1, 2, 3, go.
Today that will show us why companies today should really consider funding iron seeding projects.
Yes, that's right.
Today we'll be diving into the study of mysterious phytoplankton and their ways of the environment. I'm joined here today with Bob Levinsky.
Dr. Bob Levinsky, actually, ma'am.
Okay. Well, now, Dr. Levinsky, tell me what exactly are phytoplankton and why are they so important in our environment today?
It's really simple. Phytoplankton are microscopic plant-like organisms that live in the ocean. They grow abundantly in oceans around the world. And they're the foundation of the marine food chain. Phytoplankton use carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. The larger the world's phytoplankton population, the more carbon dioxide gets pulled from the atmosphere. Hence, to lower the average temperature due to the lower volumes of greenhouse gases.
Now, you said phytoplankton create food through photosynthesis. Can you please explain that further for our audience?
Yes. Phytoplankton does use photosynthesis. It uses photosynthesis to reproduce. It has chloroplast since it does use it. Plankton is green because the largest pigment is green. Pigment is, all the color is basically in the rainbow, but the lowest pigment is the color your eyes will see. So plankton's lowest pigment is green. Plankton uses stages of photosynthesis.
Stages? There are stages in photosynthesis?
Yes. So in the first step, the plankton absorbs the sun. Then the chlorophyll absorbs the sun energy. After the electron in the chlorophyll gets excited and it jumps out of the chlorophyll, then the water from the ground will split and replace the missing electron and make oxygen gas, ATP and NADPH. Then it goes into stage 2, where it turns into temporary chemical energy, and then it turns into food. Stage 2 takes place in the stroma.
Now, the company I work for is trying to decide whether or not we should fund an iron seeding project in the Galapagos Islands. Can you tell us why we should?
Well, aren't we all trying to save ourselves? Phytoplankton populations would help fight global warming by removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere via increased photosynthesis. Less CO2 in the air means the temperature will be lowered, which causes the greenhouse gases to slowly decline in size. The reason why our temperature is so unpredictable and it only gets warmer is because we have less phytoplankton in the ocean. We need phytoplankton population to increase and CO2 to decrease.
Oh, well, that's all the time we have. Thank you for your time, Dr. Levinsky.
You're very welcome. I hope we see you again.
Global warming is a big issue today in our world.
It grows rapidly and the cold weather animals are dying as we speak from their melting atmosphere.
We need to do something quickly before it even affects us.
As you see, greenhouse gases like carbon are in our atmosphere from pollution. We need to do something now.
So, support iron seeding today and get rid of global warming and for a better future and for a better tomorrow.
Help save the world.
Hey, Dave, come in.
Hey, sounds good.
Stay away from my mama and support iron seeding.
Allie, are you playing nice?
Don't worry, Mommy, I am.
Or the ISI, where scientists are trying to figure out their plan on how exactly they're going to work out this experiment. They have confirmed to excuse me ladies, what are you doing?
That iron you're dumping can kill some delicate plants and animals and overpopulate phytoplankton.
And when you overpopulate phytoplankton, it releases toxic dyes which can endanger fish and even kill marine life.
Our ecosystem relies on a balance between plants and animals, and more than one thing is never good. Also, if you dump iron into the Galapagos Islands, it can ruin the structure of the food web. Populating the phytoplankton could change the concentration of gases.
Wait, I don't understand what you're talking
The
about.
overpopulation of phytoplankton?
I don't understand.
There's a toxic chemical dumping that can be released when phytoplankton die, which can erode the surface of the earth.
Excuse me, you two. You need to leave the area. This is restricted area and you cannot protest here.
If this is the First Amendment, we can so.
I've heard these stories over and over again. None of them are valid.
But we have valid proof.
Putting lead into a tank of goldfish solves nothing, at least. Oh no. No, we can't do that. Stop. Stop. Oh no.
I didn't even get to explain to them my compromises that we could make with them.
You mean to say there were compromises in this situation?
Well, of course there were. You think we were going to kill off the whole ocean? They don't understand our experiment.
Please, inform us further.
1. We're not dumping iron throughout the whole world. This is taking place right below the Galapagos Islands. 60 square kilometers to be exact. We aren't dumping pounds and tons of iron into the ocean either. We're simply putting up dust particles of iron, because why would we need to dump tons of blocks of iron when phytoplankton lives on the top of the ocean? We don't need to sink it.
Well then, we should definitely explain to these protesters that they don't understand what's going on.
Precisely, they do not have one clue what is going on. They think that we're trying to kill the whole world up. Actually, we're trying to make it better. How else do you think their stupid goldfish would survive? Every living thing needs oxygen, and if we don't do something, all the carbon dioxide is going to take over, and no oxygen is going to be there for people who need to live and animals that need to live.
Thank you, Doctor. Now, as you see, we need to listen to Dr. Levinsky. How else can we get the oxygen we need to survive? We need to do this iron seeding project. Now here's Dustin with the phytoplankton report to show the data analysis on how iron seeding can really stop global warming.
Yes, I'm glad to be here today because I got bad news for you. As you can see here in the bottom left-hand corner, there's an extreme decrease in phytoplankton in this area. As you can see in this red area here, here are the phytoplankton are in an extreme mass called the flume.
So Dustin, why is it that the phytoplankton is so low in the Galapagos Islands?
Well, Eli, it's because the south equilateral current is a current that is right by the Galapagos Islands and continues 500 miles away from it. Over here is the Galapagos Island, and it goes all the way over there. That's 500 miles. Then, this causes the phytoplankton to move, but this allows them to flourish as the current hits the bottom of the ocean and brings up great nutrients for the phytoplankton. This is called upwelling.
That's amazing, Dustin. But how can we stop this and help slow down global warming?
If we dump iron around the Galapagos Islands, it would help the phytoplankton grow and multiply, so there would be so much, it wouldn't all be able to be swept up by the south equilateral current. This would help cool down the earth and start slowing down global warming.
Alright, thank you, Dustin, for joining us
No
today.
problem, Eli.
Well, folks, it seems clear that there's really no choice but to support this project at the Galapagos Islands. I mean, this isn't a new experiment, and there are many tests to show that this actually decreased greenhouse gases. In my opinion, we should have funded this project a long time ago, because we need these phytoplankton in order to survive.
Like I said, the phytoplankton absorbs the carbon dioxide and sunlight to create food. Without these organisms, our world would die from the excessive amount of greenhouse gases and global warming.
So it seems we have no choice but to fund this project. And the National Science Foundation should definitely support it because the experiment has already been proven to work. Instead of wasting useless time and effort, let's use this project to stop global warming.
So as an effort to save our planet, the National Science Foundation needs to support the iron seeding. This experiment may answer all the fears of greenhouse gases.
Let's save the world.